Heart attack and stroke is the leading cause of death in the United States for both men and women, and globally for both men and women. But it takes an awfully long time. I've never actually been asked it that way, but the way you asked it kind of makes me think about different things. The aging process, in some ways, there are some aspects of it that are moving in the wrong direction the moment you are born. In other words, the moment a fetus comes into this world, there are certain aspects of aging that are only getting worse. There are others that are not. So you have to imagine now, they were talking about different things. So I'll give you an example of each. Something that's getting worse the second you're born is the damage to your arteries. So we call this process atherosclerosis. This is what leads to heart attacks and strokes. Heart attack and stroke is the leading cause of death in the United States for both men and women, and globally for both men and women. But it takes an awfully long time. That's why you've never heard of a baby having a heart attack. That's why teenagers don't have heart attacks, and people in their 20s, it's almost unheard of they would have a heart attack. But the disease is starting right away. And we know this because when we've looked at people who have died prematurely from other causes, car accidents, homicide, suicide, and you look at their coronary arteries, you already see evidence of disease. So we know that this is happening right away, and it's simply a matter of time until it reaches a critical level that results in disease. And of course, everybody's accelerating at a different rate based on many factors: genetics, smoking, high blood pressure, metabolic health, all these other things. But point being, that's something for which you could technically argue it's never too soon to start prevention.